Hi, welcome to Three Things Thursday with Robert Hertel. So last week I was in a mastermind group with a bunch of real estate agents and they were talking about issues of getting up early in the morning. And then I was on a coaching call just the other day and a different agent brought up the same thing, that they're having difficulties getting their day started, getting up earlier to get their day started. And they came to me for answers because I get up at 4 a.m. Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, completely different story. I sleep in until like 6. But I do. I get up at 4 a.m. Monday through Friday to start my day. Now, it hasn't always been that way. I used to have difficulty doing that, but I became accustomed to it using some different techniques. So anyways, because this has been brought up twice in the last 2 weeks, I figured other people had the same issue. So I wanted to make Three Things Thursday this week on 3 things to help you get up, get out of bed, and get your day started without that grogginess that'll last through the entire day. Okay? Because here's what we know. We hear from Neil Schwartz and Mike Ferry and other coaches all the time that your morning is the most important part of your day. Okay? That is the time of day that you really need to be focused. You really need to be up. You really need to be energized. Really need to be enthusiastic, because if you're not at that point, all that dull, slow, groggy is going to carry through the rest of the day and it's not going to be productive. So your morning's important. So we got to get up and take action. So 3 things to help you get off your ass and get working. All right? So let's get into this. Number 1, stop hitting the snooze button. Okay? All it does is hurt you. You set your alarm, whatever time it may be. Mine again is at 4. Maybe yours will be at 5, 5:15, 5:30, 6, 6:30, whatever time it is. When that alarm goes off, don't just go, ugh, and hit the snooze for another 7, 8, 10 minutes, whatever the case may be. And then it goes off again and you go, ugh, and you hit it again. And then you're sitting there and your mind, you're thinking like, okay, well, I could do 10 more minutes because I could take a quick shower and I don't necessarily have to eat breakfast. I could just get something and eat it on the way. I'll get my coffee to go and all these other different things. And it's just not productive. You're trying to figure out ways on what's the last available minute I can get out of bed. It's killing you. Stop doing that. Stop hitting the snooze. When your alarm hits, you're up. Don't hit the snooze. Just do it. Okay? Because here's the other thing too. Your alarm goes off. You wake up to hit the snooze button for another, say, 10 minutes. Are you really getting quality sleep that next 10 minutes, A? And B, is that 10 minutes really making that big of a difference? No, it's not. If anything, it's hurting you because you're just later in your day and you're more groggy. So just get up, all right? Now, here's a couple things that can help you with that. Number 1, set your alarm somewhere that you actually have to get up to turn it off, okay? So most of us have our alarms on our phones and the phone's right next to us in bed, so we just hit it. Put your phone on like a table or desk farther away to where you physically have to get up and walk over there and turn it off. Because if you're up at that point, you might as well just get your day started. So that's number 1. Number 2 is this. I used this years ago and it worked. Make your alarm so annoying that you can't stand it. You just have to wake up fully and turn it off. So what I had years ago to help me with this is I had an alarm clock that was a rooster. And so that alarm would go off, not a real rooster, I didn't live on a farm, like the sound was a rooster. So my alarm would go off and I'd go, arr, 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 and I'm just like, oh my God, turn it off. But I was up. At that point I was up. It was actually funny. My friends would actually come in and be like, oh my God, watch how crazy he gets when this alarm goes off. But it worked because I was up. I was like, oh my goodness, I just had to turn it off. So think about that. There's fun in that, but it's real. So set the alarm somewhere that you have to get up to turn it off, or make it really annoying to where you're up just to make it stop. So that's number 1. Number 2 is right when you get up, drink something nutritional, especially cold, to get you going, right? So you get out of bed, walk over to the fridge, get out a bottle of water, coconut water, a Gatorade. I understand Gatorade has sugar for you health people out there. Don't give me crap on that. Okay, Gatorade, vitamin water, whatever the case may be. Get out of bed, get up, get something nutritional. Okay, that'll help wake you up a little bit, but also replenish anything you've lost overnight. And if it's got electrolytes or potassium, things like that, it helps you get a little more energized and get you going throughout the day. So for me, my wife works for a coconut water company. So we have these flavored coconut waters. I get out of bed and I crack one of those open, and I get that start of my day. It's good. It's with potassium, it's cool, and it has a lot of nutrients in it, so it gets me going on my day. So that's number 2. Okay, get out of bed, get some really healthy fluids in there. Number 3 is this: stay on your feet. Okay, so why I get up at 4 is that I get up, I have my drink, and then I go directly to the gym. Okay, so I do my morning workout. Some of you may do that, but I don't get up, sit down, watch TV, eat breakfast, kind of get going, things like that. No, you got to stay on your feet. So it's get up, have your drink, go to the gym, or walk your dogs, or just go directly to the shower and jump in the shower and do that. But stay on your feet, okay? Don't sit down, don't get on your computer, do emails, write anything. No, just stay on your feet. Keep going, keep going. By the time you've done those 3 things, you haven't hit the snooze, you've gotten right up. You've had, say, a bottle of water, and you've gone to the gym. By the time you're done with that, you are awake. You are up, ready to take on the world. Or let's say you don't go to the gym. You get up and you just go directly to the shower. By the time you get out of the shower, you're like, I'm up. I've had something to replenish myself. I've taken a shower. I'm ready to take on the world. I don't have that grogginess anymore. But if you have something to drink and then you sit down and kind of watch TV for a second, turn on the computer, reply to something else, you're bringing yourself back down. Then you have to get yourself back up, and it gets harder and harder every time you do it. Okay? So don't do that. Stay on your feet. So do those 3 things. If you can commit to doing those 3 things, I promise you, over time, it's not going to be easy the first week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, but over time it will become really easy, and then you'll just be wide awake, and it will make a massive difference in your day. Your mornings will be so much better, and it'll carry on through the rest of the day of energy, enthusiasm throughout the whole day. So that's your 3 things Thursday for the week. I hope you have a great week. If you have any other tips on how people can get up earlier and stay up, please let us know. We'd love to hear them. Other than that, again, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.